I always thought betrayal would come from a stranger, not from the woman I loved and the man I called my brother. Her name was Lana. We met at university, at one of those art house film nights. She wasn't just beautiful. She was a movie. Velvet voice, red wine lips, eyes full of secrets. She spoke rarely but made every word count. I fell for her like gravity had a personal grudge. And then there was Dean, my best friend since we were kids. We built forts out of blankets and plans out of dreams. He was the kind of guy you'd call at 3 a.m., and he'd show up with a shovel and no questions. He was family. We all grew up, got jobs, got married. I married Lana. Dean was my best man. Gave a speech about loyalty and brotherhood. I clapped. I laughed. I cried. I didn't know I was applauding the two people who would destroy me. It started slowly. Lana changed her perfume. A new scent. Sweeter. Dean started dodging plans. Poker nights turned into, sorry bro, work. Lana became distant. Not cold, but mechanical. Like she was rehearsing love instead of living it. Then came the late-night messages. She'd smile at her phone in the dark, then flip it when I got near. She claimed she was just chatting with her sister. Only problem? Her sister lives in Tokyo. It was 3 a.m. there. One night, while Lana slept beside me, I did what I swore I'd never do. I checked her phone. What I found. Last night was insane. I can still taste you. From Dean. He suspects nothing. From her. I sat there in the dark, my hands trembling. The woman I loved, the man I trusted, making a joke out of my life. But instead of rage, something strange happened. I smiled. That was the moment the old me died, and someone colder was born. I didn't yell, didn't throw things. I kissed Lana the next morning like nothing was wrong. I brought her flowers, told her I was thinking of starting a business, something exciting. She lit up. You and Dean should do it together, she said. Perfect. I created a fake tech startup, gave it a futuristic name, Nebula Core. I designed a sleek pitch deck, made fake logos, created a trail of buzz online, told Dean I needed someone I could trust completely. He jumped in, greed in his eyes, ambition on his breath. I even held fake investor meetings, hired actors to play VCs. We took photos together in co-working spaces, made it look real. Dean bragged to everyone, I'm building the next unicorn startup. I let him believe it. Fed his ego like poison with sugar. After 3 months, I gave him the golden ticket. A contract. Equity. Power. Control. He signed without reading the fine print. Why would he? He trusted me. What he didn't know? The company wasn't real. It was a shell, with millions in fake liabilities, all tied legally to him. But that wasn't enough. I needed them to feel it, to see what they'd done. I installed cameras throughout the house, caught every kiss, every lie, every betrayal, recorded them in my bed, my kitchen, even my car. Then I edited the footage, clean, professional, like a documentary of disgrace, and sent it out. To Lana's ultra-conservative parents, missionaries in Peru. To Dean's pregnant fiancée, who had just announced their wedding date. To Dean's corporate boss, who had zero tolerance for personal scandals. Then I disappeared. No texts, no calls, no trace. 7 days later, I came back, to silence. Lana was gone, her closet empty, her clothes burned in the fire pit. Dean, facing fraud charges, bank accounts frozen, car gone, job lost. His fiancée moved out the same day the footage arrived. The wedding? Canceled. I left only one thing behind, a photo on the fridge. Me, Lana, and Dean, smiling, with a red note scribbled underneath. Smile now. You'll cry later. Now I live in Barcelona, in a small flat by the sea. Each morning I sip espresso on the balcony, and every time I see a happy couple pass below, arms wrapped in promises, I smile. Because betrayal taught me one thing. Revenge isn't loud. It doesn't scream or shout. It whispers. It waits. And when it hits, it ruins.